Hello and welcome to part number 11. So let's move on. We get this thing done. Let's go to the top view and then go to vertex mode and select all those border vertices. Hit W, minus on the keyboard. And now I want to bring this in. Here, Q, exit, or go to select mode. Yeah, I think I'm going with this one here. Alright, so let's duplicate this, Control D, and then scale -1. So if your scale has reversed normals here, it could be that your scale tool is set to world or world. So just type in here up here -1, and then once we got that done, I'm gonna quick check a photo. Well, let me zoom out more so that we have the same size. I think it has to be a little bit wider. Yeah. Alright, so let's just undo that. Go back to the top view. And then go to vertex mode. And let's just go in and select all of those. W to move. And bring those here. Alright, so let's do another duplicate. Control D and then R. Negative scale in X, -1. Yeah, I think that comes closer to the original. Yeah. We can change it later on if we still are not happy, but I think for now that should be enough. So now we select both objects, combine those, and then selecting back here, I could select all vertices, but in this time I'm only selecting all those, from the border edge vertices, and then say merge. Where is it there? Merge. All right. Yeah, looking good so far. So let's go in and say we want edge selected complete edge loop, and then deselect everything on top and everything at the bottom. Okay, could have selected it quicker in a different way, but now I'm doing it this way. Okay, so we got all those edges here of that part selected, and now let me do an extrusion and hit W to do it in okay, why is that not? Let me check out the double click here on the move tool, set the world. So it should sit somewhere here. Ah, okay, I see. I have one extra edge selected down there. Okay, so let me undo that. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, so now let me just try to deselect all those faces here. We only have those. Okay, and then another extrusion. Hit W. Yeah, that's how it should look like. Okay. think that's good. All right, so again, let's do use the pen to face or pen polygon tool, and then select this edge and this one, and hit G on the keyboard to repeat the last tool. So click here, G, click G. Alright, hit enter, and then let's check that out. Yeah, that looks good to me. So before I go on working on that upper part, I'm gonna only work on one half. It's sometimes a good idea, and even if it's not necessary in the end, you don't waste that much time. But if something's getting complicated, it's always better to work only in one half. Okay, so with that split done, we again say here object mode, face mode, of course, and then again select here this left part, and then again I'm gonna extract it just in case we might work on this part again. So I just pull it away and go to object mode, and then I'm putting it on that layer that we have here. So add select, right click, add selected object, hit selecting this object, hit F to frame or focus on that. Okay, let's do. Let's do a append polygon tool, and from this edge to this one, hit enter, then Q, and now I want to. Okay, so just to avoid going a step back, so I'm just doing something. Okay, so I'm using the append polygon tool and append it to here, enter. So the reason for that is that I want to delete this face and then go to edge mode, double click here on that border edge, and then I am doing an extrusion. Again, hit R to scale, and then check out our scale tool. It's set to component. I'm setting it to object. All world would do the same. And then scale it down. Yeah, gotta scale it down more, and then add some divisions here. So crank him up. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, not a big deal. So let's just hit Q to exit that. And then we will. I think it's quite obvious when I'm thinking. Okay, so I selected this face, delete it, and then hit Q, go to object mode. Let's delete the history and check out by hitting W for the move tool if the pivot is still in the center of the grid, and then Control D to duplicate, R to scale -1 in what is it, X -1. Hit Q and then select both objects. combine those again. And then let's go in and select all those center vertices. Hope I pick every one. Yeah, I think. Jesus Christ. Okay, so again, drag down here. Now I'm sure. Okay, with all those selected, we merge them. Don't see any freaky border edge here, so that worked. And now we are going to take a little break. But I think this approach here, it will be even better than the one I did off screen. That's what I think now. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video and see you in the next one.